welcome to week 4. Last week sucked. Last week was really, really hard. Didn't start last week until Monday, and then I ended up missing 2 out of the 7 morning pages. The artist date didn't happen, which is the second week in a row the artist date hasn't happened. This week I did plan for something to happen, but Sosa, I took her to the vet on Friday, figured out that her tooth gets chipped down to the root, so we have to pull her tooth on Tuesday. I had a lot of PTSD come back about Gadget, and I also had this flashback of the day that I left Gadget and I went to for the weekend to go get drunk, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna go to today for my artist date because I'm scared that when I come back she's gonna be like dead or something. So I stayed home and took care of her. My new plan for the artist date, because I'm tired of slacking on them, making it more accessible. If nothing else, I can just go outside like I did the very first artist date. One of the questions for this week was, did you experience any synchronicity? Yes. It's been very small things on my TikTok that was like, network here for people who are trying to break into the entertainment industry. And I just realized that I had put my real name. That TikTok account is anonymous. I mean, technically it's not that anonymous. I'm the face of the TikTok page, but like I was like, oh fucking shit. So I went back and just deleted the comment. So maybe that was a synchronicity, but it kind of fucked it up. I think I saw the number 4947, which is this number, things like songs giving like a message that's relevant at the exact time. This is kind of a coincidence. Like all of the stuff that I put up on my walls the other day have been falling slowly and steadily off the walls because I only put them up with tape. A lot of them are just pictures, so like there's no other way for me to put them up except to frame them, which of course, why am I gonna spend $50 on a frame when whatever. I saw that it's a trauma response to not decorate your room because you assume that the second that you finally get comfortable, oh my god, the second that you finally get comfortable in a space, you're gonna have to leave it. So that's why I try to do this. But of course I did it with tape instead of nails because it's the same thing. Just being ready to be kicked out at any second. Being ready for monstrous, horrible change at any second. It's a trauma response. Anyway. Oh, I forgot what I was even saying with that. So stuff has been falling off the walls, and it tends to interrupt me when I'm thinking or talking about something. The way that it feels is like it's confirming like a thought that I'm having. It's like getting my attention to say like, hey, this is important. We have a new mantra. Technically we have 2 mantras. I'll just go ahead and give them to you. The real mantra, I thought of it first and then I saw it in the book. That's how this mantra came about. I thought about it first and then I read it in chapter 1 and I was like, that's a synchronicity. It happened again with the phrase, to thine own self be true. I also liked something that I saw on TikTok, which is forget the how. We're going to keep that one too. That one went up on the board. The board. I think that's it. I could say a lot more, but I don't want to edit it. Bye. We have an extra little something special this week. Reading deprivation. No reading. Don't read. If you can't think of anything else to do, cha-cha. Yes, you can read and do this week's tasks. Without distractions, we are once again thrust into the sensory world. We often cannot hear our own inner voice above the static. Those who have most resisted it have come back the most smugly rewarded for having done it. The things you can do: work out, meditate, sort bookshelves, go dancing, cook, listen to music, sort closets, pay bills, write old friends, repot some plants, mend. I found this last night and I decided, okay, well, we're going to start doing this like ASAP. I already know a little bit about this because of my screen time detox. I understand how powerful of a tool it is. However, when I did my screen time detox, I allowed myself to watch TV. I would only watch 1 episode, but I would still allow myself to watch TV. For this reading deprivation, we're going to really try and follow it. No social media, no television, no movies, no books. So I can read this book. That's the only book I can read. You might be asking yourself, as I have done, what the fuck am I gonna do then? I was so bored this morning waiting to go get my lab work done. I checked out the weather app. I'm leaning heavily on the listening to music so far. I found a new favorite song. It's gonna be a long week.